Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. He understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So SMU's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. He's changing the play. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. They'll take the penalty and move them back. First carry of the season for this transfer. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those you have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other sports.
He's loose. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Gonna run it. It's Jackson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Might as well run him again. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Right at the line. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that first down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on first down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Sellers pulls it in. It's Brown. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Mustangs are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Jackson. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sets his feet. It's Sellers. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and, man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Extending the play. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, it's Jackson. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. They're all over him. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. There he goes. He's at the 20. Touchdown Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Sellers to throw. Throws it deep. He's got it on the outside. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Throwing, Sellers. Looking left. Comes down, it's Hale. There he goes. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. He'll take it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now early in this football game that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They'll run the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first. Fires left. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. This time it's complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets rid of it.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires to the middle. Complete out of the backfield. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Driven back.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Tight end now in motion. Making the adjustment on the play. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Throws it back. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sellers to the air again. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hits inside. It's Jackson. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Sellers. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Drops back on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. Wink, wink, they really don't catch well. But the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Buying time to his right. The throw. Out wide right, it's Gibson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Drives inside. Shakes off the defender. He's now got 78 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Changing the routes with his receiver. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be fourth and short. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Tigers come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Gibson. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on fourth down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Oh, he's got some space. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This will likely be the last play of the half. Now on the move. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 5 team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's the Gators, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Turns up, it's Jackson. Turning it on! Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wide-out set. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Sellers to throw for it on 4th. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but that 4th down stop kept them from getting anything on the board. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Caught on the RPO. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off to stop the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Sellers. On the move. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on third down. Sellers through the noise. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Sellers. He'll try to do it himself. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Turns it on down the left side. Past the 10. Touchdown, SMU. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy.
It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Handoff for Jarrett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gibson again. He's past the marker. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Motion from the back. Now from inside the red zone. Right side, it's Gibson. Smashes through the tackle. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's Gibson. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Big play coming up right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Gibson one more time. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Here's Sellers to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Lets it fly. Out wide right, it's Anderson. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Quick handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Look out! Blasted as he lets it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. Finds his big tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Sellers throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Again, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. There he goes. The 40, the 30, inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's Sellers to throw. Sends it downfield. He's got it down the left side. Sprinting away. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Mustangs. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Just a couple of inches to go. Get this done, and the ball game should be theirs. Gibson again. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that first down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Here's a give to Gibson. Got enough for the first down. Maybe a crease. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Auburn just trying to run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points. This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Smith. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he gets rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
Sellers. Here comes the heat. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.